Well, good morning. Well, today I'm going to do something different. We're going to do the single seed challenge. Well, all right. One of the people I'm subscribed to is Black Gumbo Southern Gardening, and he's interesting to watch. He's way down in Texas, totally different zone than we're in, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later. But he proposed the idea of planting a single seed and then following that one plant through the summer so that you see what gets harvested off of it, the whole growth of that plant right to the end of the summer when the plant dies. So I thought that was a neat idea. And honestly, if you're doing this, it sometimes gets to be a challenge to come up with an idea every week that you want to do a video on. There's sometimes in the middle of the summer when there's just not much happened this week. Things are growing, but nothing really exciting's going on. And if you're like me, I have the little ceramic store that I work at and manage, and so there's times when time gets a little short on you, and it gets a little difficult to keep that video stream going. So thanks to the people who are still subscribed and watch my stuff. But anyway, so when somebody else comes up with an idea for something to do this summer, and they offer other people, if you want to jump in, you appreciate that. So thank you to that particular gardener. This is the pack of seeds I'm using. This is from last year. This is an Arkansas Traveler tomato. Now, the reason I'm planting an Arkansas Traveler is because that is the number one recommended by our Ag University as good in our area. So I thought that would be a really good one to show, because I've talked a couple of times about, look up what your Ag University says or productive varieties for your area, for your state. So that's why I'm doing this particular seed, if I can find them. And like I say, they're last year's, so I'm crossing my fingers that it germinates. If it doesn't, I'll replant it, and I'll tell you about that. I won't probably cover putting that seed in the ground, but I'll replant it. Now, mine is going to be put a new wrinkle on this. Now, he's in Texas, so they've got, they can garden year round in Texas, and with maybe just throwing row cover over things now and then. Well, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Zone 6. Okay? I'm in Kansas. So I'm going to cover a little bit what the weather's like this morning today. But I'm in Kansas. So this plant, where I normally would plant tomato seeds 6 weeks before the 1st of March or 1st of May, because that's when I set them out, is the end of the first week of May, start of the second week, because that's when I know we're done having frosts, and it's going to be consistent warm weather, and tomatoes are going to do well. Well, I don't have that this time. This time it's cold out still, and so this plant will have to be transplanted at least once. I'll probably move it into a 5-gallon bucket, and it will be a container plant for the summer, which is okay. I cover the container plants too, so that'll be all right. But anyway, that'll add a little different wrinkle to it. So all right, let's go plant this seed. Well, just to show you the difference in zones, This is the scene outside my front door this morning. An inch or two of snow landed last night. It's not terrible. I'm standing out here without a coat, but it's icky out. So, all right, let's go and plant a seed. Well, all right. This is the onion update, and it just so happens that I had one pot that nothing came up. So that's going to be the pot we're going to use. There's the seed right there on the end of my finger, and I'm dropping it into the pot. Right there it is. I'm going to cover it up and put a little water right on top of this one. I'm watering these from the bottom, so they get plenty of moisture, but they don't, sometimes the top of the pot will seem dry. All right, now I'm going to show you real quick. This is it. This is all I've done. This is just an inexpensive 4-foot fluorescent light fixture. It just has normal bulbs in it. You don't need grow bulbs just to start plants. And there's my onions. Now, the nice thing about this, I've covered this before too, but I'm going to say it again. The nice thing about growing your own onion plants, not only, okay, I'm getting the right variety, okay, I'm not going to have them bolt on me because I'm not planting a set or a plant that's half dormant, but also the idea that when I put these in the ground, these should be a fresh, actively growing plant the moment I plant them. So it should make it better. Well, all right. Well, okay. That's the single seed challenge started. So, Black Gumbo, we're in the game with you. And if anybody wants to look at his channel, he's a really interesting gardening channel. I enjoy watching him. So that's the challenge started, and a little update on the onions. And so that you can see that, hey, you know what, they're up, they're growing. The idea, I would like to see, you know, a nice green, fresh green onion, something the size of a green onion you'd buy in the store, but fresh and actively growing and doing good. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for coming along. I hope that that you got some good out of this and that you enjoyed watching it. So, you know, hit the subscribe button if you're not, share if you wish to, and y'all have a quality day. Oh, by the way, leave a comment if this is something you might want to do too. Let me know. Say, hey, I'm going to grow this. I'm going to do the single seed challenge. So then I know to follow yours, okay? So, y'all have a good one. Thank you.